Hey there, it's Elagatua, and today we are going to be learning an easy way to do the Jump Over King Zora trick for OOT Randomizer in the standard rule set. Now, some of you may know that I already have a video out for this trick, and if you're watching this and you've seen the first one, you should see that first video and not do that way anymore. It's hard. You can use this way, it's a lot easier, it'll save you some frustration, and it's honestly more consistent anyway than the old method. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna get over against the wall here. And this is actually, the first part is really the only difficult part of the trick. So we're gonna get against this wall here. We're just gonna press Z so that we're flat against it. And we're looking for a very specific texture. And so you can see by the wall, here's my cursor, okay. So you've got like one little vertical line here above Link's head, and then you've got a second one. And so this second one is the one that you want to look for. And you basically want to get it so that the top of Link's head is almost exactly with the center of this little vertical texture here, maybe slightly to the left of it. But you can play around with this, and when I show you what's next, you'll be able to kind of get a feel for it yourself. So anyway, once we're lined up in the right position, all we have to do is we have to shield turn around, like that, and we want to get our sword out. So if you're in this position, you can just crouch stab here to pull out the sword, and then all we do is we're going to jump slash forward, and then hold R once we jump. Okay, so we can see from there, I kind of short jumped. That means we weren't quite in the right spot. So if that ever happens, that means you were too far to the left. So we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna line up a little bit further to the right. And like I said, this is the hardest part of the trick. Oops, I need my sword out. Yeah, so that's what it looks like when you do it correctly. So if you short hop it, it means you're just lining up a smidge to the left of where you should be. And if you do it right, Link's right foot should be hanging out over the edge here. You can be pretty confident that you've got it when he's standing in this position. Okay, so from here, it's exactly the same as the other setup. We're going to use a visual cue to line ourselves up and jump over King Zora. And actually, the easiest way to do this visual cue is to use the hook shot, if you have it. So we're going to do that way first. So just pull out your hook shot and rotate around here, and you're going to be aiming for the center of the X here. Okay, so you just put the hook shot right in the middle of this texture, and then you press A and you hold up. Done. It's the easiest thing in the world to do the alignment with the hook shot because it's always just in the center of that X. So X marks the spot for that. If you're worried about messing up holding up properly, you can frame buffer that as well. So let me get back in position here. Oops, that was too far to the left. There we go. So now I'm in the right spot. So I'll line it up again. Okay, this looks good. So I can pause, and then I hold up on the control stick in the pause screen, and that way I know I'm like all the way up before I unpause. And then you hold up, and we're there. Important note, don't press A. So this is not like a roll. It's not like B1 skip where you hold up and you press A while you're in the pause screen. All you need to do is press up. If you press A, sometimes it'll screw it up. Yeah, but other than that, if you don't have the hook shot for whatever reason, then you can still line it up using C up the same way that you used to. And a decent way to do that is to kind of line the point of the sword up with this little vertical texture here on the fence. I find that to be a decent cue. And then I try to pause buffer this, usually. Just because it's a little more precise without the hook shot, but yeah, it's pretty foolproof. And doing this, really the only thing that you need to learn is the visual cue for the jump slash. And even if you screw it up, it's really easy to know when you screw it up because you just short hop the jump like that. And then you know to scoot over and try again, and you're in the right space. So anyway, hope this made your life easier, and I'll see you in the races.